Merry Christmas, everybody. You all know me as Curtis Rudolph Realtor in Tampa, but today I'm not going to talk about real estate. I drive an F150 as a prior inspector. I go and do kind of pre-inspections for people with their homes. So anyway, as a real estate agent, I use my truck. We went, I live in Florida, Tampa, and for Hurricane Irma, we went to Atlanta, and the gas stations, as you all probably already know, it was a crazy mess. And immediately following that trip, my truck started to miss. It was missing, horrible. Shake. Can't figure out what's going on. I go to the auto parts store, have them plug it in. It says P0302, which is cylinder number 2 misfire, and P0300 were my codes. P0300 is just general misfire. But anyway, it's P0302. So I'm thinking, okay, well, there's enough mileage on my truck that possibly it's related to maybe a coil going bad. Spark plugs really are rarely an issue, but nonetheless, I ordered a coil, I put it in, and reset the computer, and I had misfire cylinder number 2. So same thing, didn't change a thing. So I pulled the plug, looked at it, super clean, not an issue, but nonetheless, I did it anyway. And reset the computer after cleaning up the spark plug, and still had P0302 misfire. It was horrible. I mean, shaking bad. I tried accelerating, I tried all kinds of things, just kind of blow it out, you know, with all the things you think to do, and none of them worked. I got an injector cleaner. Nothing. Didn't do anything. Reset the computer. Seems like it would like partially fix it, but it would just still be acting crazy. So I watched a YouTube video on putting lacquer thinner in your gas tank. So here it is. I'm like, okay, you know, do I take this chance or not? But the source seemed to be a really good source, and I'm like one I kind of semi-trust in. So I'm like, all right, I'm going to give it a shot. And what it relates to, or what they claim to be, is that the lacquer thinner is, as it runs through the catalytic converter, that if you've got a plugged up catalytic converter, that it'll clean it out. So I did exactly what it said to do. Half a tank, put in a gallon of lacquer thinner, 12 bucks at Walmart. It says you got to run it hard though for like 100 miles. And I had a trip that was about 50-60 miles to show some homes. And so I decided to get up on the freeway and just kind of like really run it hard for those 50 miles there and 50 miles back. And I am happy to say that it runs perfect. There's no issues at all. It's running smooth. Not at first. When I first put it in, it still misfired like normal, but I could tell it was improving as I was driving. And again, I was driving it hard. I'd accelerate, I'd decelerate, then I'd accelerate, then I'd decelerate. I took overdrive off so the RPM was high, because again, I'm thinking, okay, got to get as much blow through that catalytic converter as possible. And but I am happy to say that I am now on day 3, and I have not had a misfire. My check engine light has gone out. It's been blinking for months. And anyway, a $12 gallon of lacquer thinner in the gas tank fixed it. Anyway, I just wanted to say thank you for those that put it on the internet and on YouTube. And I can tell you right now, I am a testimony for their way of fixing it, and it worked. And best to you if you got the same thing. I can also tell you right now, the engine has a whole lot more power. So apparently it had been something that's been going on, but it was never enough until maybe after that long trip that it ended up clogging it up enough to make it start misfiring. But anyway, P0302 Ford F150 cleaned out apparently the catalytic converter, and she's running sweet. Again, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year to you. Bye.